options. Say less, say less, say less.
I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get 'em glow, them fraudulent, you know you the truth. Get 'em glow, stop overthinking, these can't with you. Get 'em glow, standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let her play with me, I'll go eat some jail food on gang. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, glow, slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, glow, two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, glow, no competition, these stale. Yeah, glow, curbing, no curbing, my layers. Yeah, glow, say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, glow, keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, glow, and my bumping up in the jail on the gang, glow. Yeah, glow.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need tease, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Julian Love. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long, it's Richardson. That one complete to Njoku. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from the 41.
Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Go street.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Dump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw again, Richardson. And down he goes, the Eagles got him. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was David Njoku. And that brings up fourth and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. They'll throw it. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back. Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Richardson now. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Cowboy 80.
To throw, Richardson. Got a man, it's Njoku. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Throwing now, Richardson. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense.
Okay, ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Go check. Go check.
Now we give to ETN running right. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Running near the 10. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
His pass complete to number 84.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The scoreboard reads 13-0.
On the ready.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Drop low, 18. Here we go. Here we go. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready, ready?
To the air on first down. Young. And the man is there to knock that away. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
18. Stephanie.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Move it, 19. Here we go. Set.
Back now, pressure on its way. Brought in right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
From the 38. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set. 79 Bronco. Set go.
Young working from the gun. It's taken in by Williams. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They'll run here on 1st down. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead to 8. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. throwing with a blitz on the way. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Here's Etienne on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Here's 2nd and 11. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He brings it in. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Left wing, 19. 18, right here. Ready?
He's throwing for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Check go.
Looking to throw. Young. That one complete to Njoku. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Browns with 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Chap 60, chap 60. Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Hup.
Now Young. Completed over the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Complete. It's Cooper. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
On first down, they'll run. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
On third down, it's Young. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. In his 11th year, still knocking him through. And that grows the lead to 5.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion.
Let's go now.
And they pick him off again. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Dragon 60. 70 range.
Now it's Young. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Go! Panther 60. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer. Go!
Young on 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 13-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, set.
Trying again, following the sack. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Buffalo 18.
3rd and long for him here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Marquise Bell making the play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Completed here to Pickens. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Philadelphia.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Counter give to Etienne. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. It's an option to the left side.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's dropping back to throw. He's on the move. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming up. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Young. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
To the air on first down, Young. He gets a lot behind one. Deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard
First and 10 now from the 30.
19, Tiger, 19. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left, he's got it inside the 25. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles need only one to take the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Check that. Set.
Give now to the running back. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready? Buffalo 18. Come 19. Come 19.
Young throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Down the sideline inside the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 by 6. 18 back. 18 back. Ready?
Young to throw it. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over the first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It didn't look like he ever really got a chance to fully get that play started, Kate. Just not enough time for him to work before they were all over him making that stop.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. 79 Broncos. 60 back.
Looking for a throw here. They did it! He made the interception! Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have some new life in the fourth.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
70 range. Ready?
After the sack, another pass on second down. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Etienne again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Almost Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Before that play clock can expire, Mike McCarthy finds an official and calls timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. They send him left out of the slot. Back to throw it. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to outlet.
And they pick him off again! And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And he sent a man in motion. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns pushing to get within range for a game winner.
Ready, ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Young working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
7 Pirates, 7 Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he is to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Viking 18.
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Buffalo 18.
Now to throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
70 Lion. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win him this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
46, Eagles 39.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. And this won't be caught. Clark is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Man in motion here.
Setting up to pass.
On the move, headed right. He can run it. The ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Back 60. 70 rings. Left wing 19.
Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over.